Champion, we back. The second half of the recap right here and the reviews. I want to say this before we get into Calicoe and Ill Will. I seen a video, ARP announcing the club is shutting down.
I was there when the club was shut down.
But I want to talk to the people real fast.
Which camera you want to look at?
Any camera. My voice is being heard. Let the leagues figure it out. Let the leagues figure it out. Like, I feel like they're bum rushing, they're doing that, and they're mad. I get it because the match was happening right there. But let the leagues figure it out. I guarantee you, he's trying his best of his ability to make the situation right or rectify it. I seen people, you know, I'm on Twitter, I'm on the groups like that, like, oh, why couldn't ARP pay more money to make the last match happen? Why couldn't he do this and that? The interview dropped, I think, I don't want to get it mixed up, 15 Minutes of Fame or Hip Hop Was Real. Shout out to both of y'all. He tried. He tried to offer even racks, so a league is trying their best. You know what I mean? He's also, when the thing shut down, he's trying to give away for people to say, you know what, I'll give it to you this way. So, and I think he said this. He said, to anybody that paid for a ticket inside the venue, I'm gonna give you back part of that.
Dope.
I want to say that's dope. That's dope. But us as the people, they gotta make another event happen. Anybody in a business, even me, Jay Black, shouldn't be taking losses. So if Rare Breed gave you money back that you were in the building, give them that money back. Because Calicoe Ill Will happen. They bust their ass to make it happen. Calicoe versus Ill Will happen.
You know the fans not.
You know what I mean? No, give it back. So they can make another match happen by December or in the next year.
I think ARP kind of overcompensated for that due to the fact that he thrives on being one of the best businessmen in battle rap. You know.
Okay, but the people gotta be good people too.
And that's dope that he did. That's dope that he did that. But what I'm saying, I don't know. Me as a businessman, I'd have been like, "This hold on to your horses. We're gonna come to you in a minute. Give us a second. We're gonna rock and roll."
And
but
they did that.
I understand the fans because the fans. You gotta remember like this, Jay Black.
They gotta stop trying to find a problem with everything.
I feel you, but Jay Black, you gotta remember some of these cats is throwing pay-per-view parties. And it's a timely thing. They don't want to stand around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and wait for one more battle that they actually.
That battle was dropped before 12, I believe. So it happened. So they delivered that battle on the same day.
Which is why I wouldn't have gave a partial refund.
But they did. So I know
you're gonna see it on VOD regardless.
It already happened. So what I'm saying to the people that they gave money back to, y'all get that money back to Rare Breed. Okay. We thought we took a partial refund because we didn't know that if Calicoe and Ill was going to happen. Okay, so you took it on the way out, right?
Right.
It's up there, and the battle looks really good, and it's a dope battle. And I'm pretty sure you saw it if you paid to get in the building.
Well, I could tell you this: the people that was in the building that paid to see it physically, in front of their eyes, they should get like a refund.
No, I'm talking about those people, the people that got that RB probably gave money back to.
Pay-per-view wise.
No. The people that was in the building get that money back.
Yeah, well, I think he should though.
Huh?
I mean, if not, do this. Give him a code or if
I think that's what he did.
Email,
that's
right?
What he did. That's what
like,
he did.
yo, give us a code, email, I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
Why not? Because you're not, you can't travel to where the battle was done anyway to see it. So you're gonna see it regardless before everybody else.
I'm just saying the culture has to be more supportive. We always nitpick and destroy anything that comes up.
Here we go.
You know what I mean? We complain, we nonstop. So, and this is the league that y'all praising, right? So help them make the next situation better. Because if they gotta give back, I don't know how many people in the building, if they gotta give back 10 or 20 bucks, you're hurting the next event. So obviously you see these guys running around trying to make things happen. Let's get into the battle. I'm going on a rant right now.
Yeah, but it makes a good business practice due to the fact that you keep the honor of the fans that want to come back for the next episode, for the next event and all that. So why not?
But let's get into the Calicoe Ill Will. It happened. Shout out to
Detroit versus Pontiac.
Yes, sir. And to me, this battle was really dope. It was really dope. The aggression, the tension was on point.
Yes.
They try to make it. I feel like, as Calicoe is here, he's like, oh man, this battle is not really a grudge match or something like that. They trying to build it up into one. But the bars that was delivered and the aggression, the tension, even from entourages, it made it seem like more than a grudge match.
You're right.
It was crazy. It was ridiculous.
It was in your face.
To me, it's one of the best battles of the year.
Listen, let me tell you. Even the way they shot it, where they shot it at, I was there, Jay Black.
Oh, talk about your experience with it.
Listen, when they shut down, everybody was disappointed. And then some people was like, yo, listen, they're gonna shoot it here. They're gonna do. So we said, okay, we're gonna travel. So I traveled over there with me, Math Hoffa, Sway Sever, You know, we went over there to check out the battle, and you know, it was in the parking lot of the hotel that they were staying in New Jersey.
So it's in Jersey.
You know, so we was trying to figure out like how it's gonna look and everything, and you know, shout out to Q Butter. You know, he's from Rapmatic. Right.
Okay.
Shout out to Avocado,
Ball
of
shit
course.
rain too.
Right. You know, and shout out to Avocado, of course. And the way they shot that, the way they put it together, because it was outside. Where the hell you gonna find a socket to put in your equipment for your equipment to film such and such? They found a way.
How they get the lighting like that?
They found a way. That's all it is. They found a way. And when they found a way and they put it together, it looked.
And that's why I say
the experience.
So I feel like even watching it from home, the experience was there. They delivered the battle, and that's what I'm saying. The fact that the battle was such a treat. The fans should be happy and be like, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I agree with you.
My 40 is going. My 40 is going. They delivered on what they're supposed to deliver on.
They probably got a better battle from that Ill Will and Calicoe if they would have done it in the club. It was better outside. Yeah. I'm telling you, it was better outside.
On top of that, you seen how the second round was, you know, between the battles. So in the building, it'd have been messed up a little bit.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm gonna say it now. I no offense to anybody, it was better there.
Yeah.
On top of that, with that crowd being the way it was, apparently I don't know what's going on with the crowd. It was better there. You got a better product. If anything, go ahead and tip them $2. Tip them $2 if you
want. Well, you know, and listen, man. I say Battle League should open their own donation box, man. You know, and donate donate. Well, you always say that, man. Come on, man. Listen, a Patreon or something.
They tried that King to Die.
Didn't work out too well.
You got to have a lovable face.
Okay.
You need something like that.
You know? I understand that. But, you know, shout out to...
My resources are going somewhere else. Champion of the year. Go ahead. Salute. Go ahead. Donate to that.
Shout out to Calicoe's pops, man. When that melee happened in the second round, he got right into the midst of the action and everything and just told everybody to chill out. And that's power, man. You know what I'm saying? That's an OG right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a good look of what he did because, you know, Pontiac and Detroit, they really got tension, man.
Yeah.
Trust me. And these are some big dudes.
Oh, yeah, I know.
On both sides.
I know.
You know? I was
6'2" at least.
You know, I even got the call, like, yo, you know, be around because, you know, we make sure... Peacemaker.
You usually in the middle of that. I think when it happens, you still standing up. What's up, Debo? Great job. You're supposed to be the nigga that break everything up.
Listen, but
supposed to be the person that break everything up.
I feel you, but once I seen Cal
they won't even let me say that word on the show. That's crazy. Go ahead, though. That's crazy. I can't even. Jay Black says N word. Like,
but once we seen Cal Pops, man, everything was good to go. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That was appropriate because he know those cats. You know, so those young boys calmed down and they went right back to business as usual. And you know, listen. It was gonna happen, but I'm glad it didn't happen the way it might have happened as far as like punches being thrown or even knives being or guns being drawn and stuff like that. You know, man, these Michigan cats, they give it up out there. You know, they really get crazy. So I know Cal and Ill Will had some type of respect for each other, not to mess a situation up, especially for like ARP, because obviously he didn't do nothing.
Was you at the face-offs?
No, I wasn't at the face-off.
So what happened at the face-offs was, I think, when Calicoe's mans had said something to Ill Will, like, let's take it outside. So people were in fear that, things can pop off.
Yeah, I got the call. I got the big homie come around. We make sure, you know what I'm saying, you good, so we could make sure things are good, right. But cool heads prevailed, and we got a great battle out of it.
Okay.
And
I feel like we're ducking the smoke here, Debo. Who we thought won? We can't pick winners. We can't pick winners here.
I am ducking the smoke. I ain't gonna hold you.
I let him get away. With
shooting
QB. What's up now? Come on, man. I don't care if you're like your champion. Talk about it.
Listen, I gotta go for Cal 2-1, man. Will, my man, 50 grand, man. I love Will, man. But
can you give me the rounds? Is that a possibility?
I think it was round 1.
To Cal?
Round 1 to Cal. No.
I see.
No, hold on. I know Cal. Round 2 for Cal.
I thought that was clear as day.
No
offense. I thought Calicoe got the second round.
Calicoe got the second round. Mm-hmm. I know it was one of the rounds. I forgot it was 1 or 3 that was like kind of like it's like debatable. I think it was the third round. I think I got Cal as well.
Actually, that's my pick too. I think the first round, Ill Will may have came out content-wise, and I feel like people watch it back. People might feel like even in the building, like even at first watch, people may exit the first round of Calicoe, but I like what Ill Will was saying on top of that. And I gotta acknowledge that I feel like maybe you can confirm this. Calicoe had a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I gotta make my own decision.
Both of them had a lot of people.
Oh, they did. Oh, so we good then. We good
on
then.
both sides.
Okay, we good then.
On both sides.
Oh, we good then.
Team Homie was there, you know what I'm saying,
Oh, yeah,
repping.
yeah. Okay,
and,
we good
Cal
then.
had his people repping and stuff.
I can't even say
Calicoe
Calicoe
had
had
some
a lot
of his
of people.
people from Pontiac.
So I can't say Calicoe. So they both had a lot of people. So we can't touch on.
But it was a modest crowd of say other people that wasn't a part of that goes on to entourages. But people gave it up the way they're supposed to give it up
so
on both sides. They had to respect those balls.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay. So I think for me, Calicoe definitely second. And I think Calicoe edges the third round out.
Now here's the thing though with Ill Will, a lot of people, I heard it from somewhere where Ill Will, his mannerisms for that battle was a little more aggressive than what he usually does, because he's more of a sarcastic.
You say that for Ill Will?
Ill Will. He's more of a Ill Will, because he's more of a sarcastic, funny, not funny.
But he brought that back in the third round.
Right.
A little more funny in the third round.
we usually see that in all 3 rounds with Ill Will. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Like nonchalant. Like,
you don't feel like Calicoe was aggressive? Was being aggressive?
Calicoe was being aggressive. But that's Cal. We see Cal.
He did that. I feel like he did that one time with Pac Say.
Yeah.
That's it.
But he ain't bust no crazy moves on Ill Will like that.
I thought it was similar.
No.
Bro, even Ill Will said, "Yo, you tripping."
Going too far.
I'm going too far. I'm telling you. Even Ill Will had to say like, "Yo, you going crazy right now," because he literally did and then bumped his shoulder, like walked past him or something like that.
They both did that to each other, man. It was aggressive, like
Calicoe,
2 big gorillas in there just pushing each other, man.
Calicoe was more. I thought Calicoe was more.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But in a sense, you know what I mean?
Don't go to any more events with Ill Will on the card, man.
Me and Will cool. He cool.
You sure?
We good.
Okay, cool.
I've been to a million events. I've said a lot. I've been to a million events. I'm
gonna look this way, James. I'm like, Demo. Okay, can I get it?
You know what the thing is? I don't go to events myself either. Last event I had 7. You know what I mean? So it's okay for a battle rapper to have 7 people, and Jay Black had 7 people. So if I'm at an event, I'll probably have 4 or 5 people with me.
Okay.
Just saying. And I'm not saying in any type of way. I don't want nobody, but you know what I mean? Why can't I bring an entourage too?
I understand.
So if I'm at an event, I'm gonna have an entourage too. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Just saying. Saying.
But I don't think Cal was that aggressive as I seen him with Pat.
If I put a clip in here right now, after you said that, you look crazy.
Well, oh man. Well, it's crazy because I was there at the battle.
But at the end of the day, what I say is this: as long as the fight doesn't break out and the interview after that is the seller is good, we good then.
No, of course.
We good then. It probably helped the battle.
One thing I would say though,
it helped the battle.
One thing I would say for
crazy that sounds.
With I know Ill Will's fire all day. With Cal, I seen a different type of Cal. I seen a little more energy. He was a little more into it. Like this means something, because at this very table he was more nonchalant about,
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not really aggressive.
But the tension was building up though. The tension was boiling over all the face off. What people is he say, she say over the phone and stuff like that about who's at the event, who's gonna be there. This guy's bringing 20 people. This guy's bringing 30 people. And it was all good. Where everything was like, it's just a battle, until they got face to face, and that's where all the energy was just reeking off of each other. Like, yeah, man, I don't like you, man. I don't like you either, man. I need to bring it. It was if words could ever be a fist fight, this was it. This was definitely it. And man, this is probably the most aggressive battle I've seen in a very long time. In a very, very, very long time.
Well, not for me. I saw one this year. We're not gonna really say. So this was very aggressive. Yeah.
Very aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, from 2 real cats from the streets. Like this is something.
A match that happened already.
This is who's that?
Twerking that shit.
Oh yeah,
come on.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm running the back. So
let's go with this now. Since you're saying that and you want to go there, Twerk versus Sugar's fire battle.
Yeah.
Now top 5 battles of the year. Would you put Ill Will and Cal in that category?
Top 5? Yeah. Top 5, yes.
Okay. Now you would put Twerk and Sugar in that category.
I will.
Which one you would have over the other?
Because
hold on, before you even speak, a lot of people have been saying that Ill Will and Cal could probably be one of the battle of the year.
It can be, yeah.
Okay.
But my personal pick, my favorite, and I've said this before.
Now I want to hear personal. I want to hear preference.
But that's everything.
I want to hear from your analyst perspective.
It's subjective.
It's subjective, but I want to hear from your analyst perspective. Why would you think Suge and Twerk would be over Cal and Will? Just ask.
Lines that I liked. You know what I mean? The rebuttals too. And I feel like me saying this now is taken away from how good Calicoe and Will was. So you're throwing a wrench in this little recap we're doing here.
Oh,
but I'm answering the question. Yeah, I feel like content, things that were said, moments for Twerk and Shook is why I'll put it over.
Well, to say all that is for RBE, to me, as to them, y'all got one. Y'all got one.
Yeah, I said this one. Got one. Yeah.
This is one the people can really respect. Like as far as like street battling and two real authentic cats and that went toe to toe. Like this has been an ongoing thing for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
A lot of people couldn't even get this battle, and I would say.
I want to throw a wrench in your stuff right now, Debo. And you gotta watch how you answer because they might they're like Debo. They're like Debo condones this. Debo. They say this to you. QP said, "Me no showing you is the reason this match is where it's at." So Calicoe no showing and showing up. That's crazy. Showing up and no showing ill will. Did the no shows help these matches out, Debo?
The no show.
If you say yes, that you low key condoning that, Debo.
No, I'm not. But the no show didn't really help out the Gems and QP.
It didn't.
I mean, it wasn't such a great battle at the end.
But before the battle happened though, then I feel like the no shows.
The no it creates a storyline. Yeah. It creates a storyline. So of course it's gonna make a build up, but it's unfortunate events. I'm not condoning a no show, but it builds up the story.
Debo's condoning no shows. He think that's okay. Don't vote for Debo. Get out there and vote though.
Oh, vote.
It's probably so by the time I edit and drop this, it's 7 p.m. right?
Vote, yeah.
Too late?
Yeah. No.
But get out. You should have voted. Don't vote for Debo. As Senate, a battle rap. Vote him off. Go ahead and vote Jay Black.
I wish I could get champion of the year. You can vote for me because
you ain't getting that.
How many battles I can do a couple of battles in probably.
Listen, 8 is possible. Do five between now and you got 2 months.
And I've 3-0 everybody, I'll be good.
Listen,
contender.
If the people are behind you too, yeah. I might start battling, bro. Like, Jay Black, what's up?
But with RBE, man, as a league owner, it's always important to want to have one. When I say one, like a historic battle, people you can
reference
got one.
To. Murder, Mook, and Murder.
Oh no. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest.
Daylight and Oops.
I hear that.
Arsenal
but
QB,
there's certain battles.
got a few.
I feel you, and that's cool. But there's certain battles that you'll really be personally proud of. This one, if I had this one, I'll be personally proud of this battle right here. I'll be like, yo, the streets is talking about that. I got one. Referencing Michigan is gonna be talking about this. Oh, remember the Cal Ill Will battle? So this is a win for them as well, for Michigan, because they got 2 outstanding cats giving them a great battle. When's the last time you see a great Midwest battle?
Like versus each other?
Yes.
I can't recall that.
Come on.
Midwest has been doing stuff, but
let's correct me wrong. Let's be honest. This battle right here had the potential to be like, it's alright. Especially in that building. Had it been in the club, it would have been it's alright.
I don't know.
It's alright. I like the look of this. I like the look of this right here, and to be honest with you, it was by accident, but even accidents can show you the light. So with that said, RBE might want to look into, getting like grimier feels and shit. Just as long as they original about it, just get that grimy look and whatnot, man. That street feel and what. And
they had a similar, I feel like, a feel, but Avocado didn't shoot it. So if Avocado was shooting for them back then, they had the validations. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Shaw versus Jay,
That's
and
true.
it was kind of that feel. So maybe if Avocado was shooting for them back then, you probably would have seen this already.
And shout out for Avocado. He shot this whole event, right?
This whole event, yeah.
This whole event. Yeah, Avocado's making moves, man. Come on.
That's why. Listen, I think he the champion of the year, low key.
He been me the champion. I'm trying to see if I can get some money to get
from
Avocado.
Oh my goodness.
Call me Avocado. I got you. Yeah, man. But I mean, the due diligence, man, of what RBE did for this whole entire event, they try to make it happen as much as possible and give back,
They did. They succeeded. You know what I mean? So like I said, we gotta stop. That's why you don't and be honest, when have you seen Jay Black attack a league owner?
You attack me all the time.
That's different. I feel like they're trying to figure it out.
Right.
Whenever something happens, they're trying to figure it out. So when I had to say what I said in the beginning of this because when ARP says, when a club owner try to shut us down, I offered 3,000, I offered 5,000. I'm like, this man's trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
People on Twitter say, no, they're stupid for not trying to give more money. Well, you don't know. You don't know.
Right.
You have no clue.
Right.
They are trying to do that.
Right.
And you have there's too much speculations and rumors.
Right, because that was very peculiar because they usually go by, past a little bit 8 o'clock and whatnot. So when I seen like 5, everybody was like, where's everybody going? They was like, yo, they shutting down the club. Like, shut down the club. It must have been they had an event prior to, after.
And battle rap, things happen. Let them figure it out.
I can't even stand here and act like I don't know how it feels to have a, what you call a shutdown on me. I've had that happen.
Did I attack you? When you had situations?
Not at all.
Because I want you to figure it out. I know you're not behind the scenes like, oh, I'm gonna make sure this event closes at 6 p.m. and get over on the fans. Should I think that's your mindset?
No.
Or should I assume as a fan like, okay, something happened. Let's get to the bottom of this, and they're trying to figure it out.
But
and give them time.
Because you're Jay
Without
Black.
the league owners and the battle rappers, what are we even talking about?
Because you're Jay Black, though.
I gotta give y'all the benefit of the doubt.
Because you're Jay Black. Because, unfortunately, certain people wouldn't do that. They would go right to their camera and be like, oh, this is a travesty. This is, oh my God. Such and such is a ripoff. They trying to take your money and my money. And not even pay for it. I'm looking at it bootlegged.
That's Debo people. Jay Black does not diss media outlet, so I'm not sure what you're getting at, sir. But let's move on.
But let's wrap this up with, because we had Sean here before, but let's wrap it up with Sean and
Jay Mills.
We got to, because it's an
I haven't been saying much because my prediction is spot on. That's all I can say. My prediction was literally, I seen a guy post a clip on Twitter, and it says, if you haven't seen the match, here's the recap, and it's literally me. It's my prediction. It says Jay Black said K-Shine won in delivery, bars, crowd control, and I feel like he won in all those categories. You know what I mean? I felt like, no offense to Jay Mills, you can't take off 15 years and take 3 months in preparation for anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to study your game tapes. When you say you didn't know who Clean Paper was or Gems and stuff like that, it'd be nice to know them people. You know what I mean? It's nice to study. Go to the events. You got to think, if Joe Budden,
come on.
If Joe Budden is sparring with Sue Surf and he's at all these events, he's at like 10 events.
Talk to him.
In preparation for Hollow, what makes you think you can't do the same thing? Joe Budden.
That's that Harlem arrogance, man.
Bro.
That's that Harlem
Cassidy
arrogance.
was at events. Just absorbing it like.
So I'm curious to ask you, where does ARP go now? Now he has a Cajun Jay Mills burnt crispy.
Listen, you saying where does it go now?
He's like, what can I do with this?
I have a lot of inside sources and stuff like that. And I would never. The reason why it's okay to tell Jay Black, I would never reveal anything that you got going on. I would never, say anything.
These are facts.
You know what I mean? So you'll never get that from me.
I be trying to pull shit out of you all the time.
You can't get it. You can't get it. So, but what I can say is that they already got to figure it out. Stay tuned. They got to figure it out already.
Okay.
Got to figure it out. You saying where they go from here? They already got to figure it out.
So
I have another thing planned.
So Jay Mills versus Gems is coming on the next Lift Is
I don't think that's happening. That's not happening.
So Jay Mills versus Show Off is coming on the next Lift.
I don't think that's happening. I'm not sure you get that. That's not happening.
So Jay Mills versus Adi Boom. Hopefully he comes out.
Nah.
Salute Adi Boom.
No offense to
I'm not saying that.
No offense to Jay Mills, but I think Adi Boom deserves a bigger plate than that.
That's facts.
And that's crazy. That's crazy for me to say too. You don't think in years you ever say that, like, Adi Boom deserves a bigger plate than Jay Mills. If I said this in 2016, you can slap me.
Yeah.
You can slap me.
Yeah.
You talking about Jay Black?
I want to kind of do that now.
Nah, chill. Tell the people I'm a lot bigger in person.
No, you are.
I'm a lot bigger in person.
Fall.
Okay.
But you can't beat me, though.
Yeah. Chill. I like boxing, too.
Okay.
I like boxing, too.
Okay. Oh, speaking about boxing.
What's up?
Oh, you said that here already. What's going on with Jay Mills? I mean, how is his reference? Is he in a DeLorean? How is he referencing these things? Where did he get? Come on. Nobody.
It's like when
Who didn't fight Triple G? Come on.
That's. It was Marcos Maidana.
But where the hell did he get Triple G from?
I don't know.
Everybody, I was in the crowd. Everybody was looking at each other like, "What the hell is he talking about?"
And they like few bars later saying, "Wake up!" Like, I know I'm up and I understand the bar. Like
he was telling us, the crowd. He was telling us that we were lost. He said, "Y'all lost. Y'all lost. Y'all don't know what y'all."
And I feel like people trying to like make that bar make sense. No, I think, to my knowledge, I'm not an elite boxing analyst or anything like that. I'm not too crazy on the scene, but I watch a lot of it. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of things within that sport, and they never fought, like ever,
at all.
Triple G and
at all,
nothing.
At all.
And you saying when
they
you
probably
say
didn't even speak to each other.
And what he's saying, what he references is literally for Marcos Maidana. Have you crying going back to your dressing room? Yeah. That's what Marcos Maidana did.
You gotta be a
Maidana. So that's what he did. Even the video clip of Adrian Broner going back to the room, it took place in that fight. It has nothing to do with Triple G. Literally nothing.
Only thing with Jay Mills, man, and this is my last thing. I have a little bit of beacon of hope for him due to the fact of the first round that he did. You know, when he comes back,
he did okay.
He did okay, but when he listen, he's gonna look at the game tapes a little bit more. He's watching that pay-per-view right now, crying with a bowl of ice cream in his arm.
Like, no, he thought he won.
Well, you know, he knows he lost. He knows he
won. He's on 15 minutes.
Let's just hope that he comes back better, and because if he comes back the second time and does the same thing he did on the first go around. Oh my God, it's over.
Listen, we talk about the leagues and what they should be paying. Like, how much does, not to get into their business, I don't want to get into their business like that, but then we give them a lot on the return. Well, what is he, what happens now?
Just like Sean said, he's already contracted with the money that's guaranteed.
We don't know that though. Let's not, let's listen. We don't know that. I don't really talk about things unless the league owner says it himself. Unless they give out that information, that's when it comes, okay, this is what's happening.
Right.
He said something like, you can, okay, this is what he said in the press conference. Jay Mills. Okay. You can lock me in for 4 more. You can. Right. He didn't say that he was. He said, you could probably toss me down for 4 more. So
now,
we don't know.
Now, if that's the case, to redeem himself, he's going to probably come back for 1 more. And if he does bad like he did with the Shine battle, he's not coming back.
And okay, for the people, I feel like, you know, in the battle rap culture, we just kind of toss people out. We just, we hate you, like this and that.
Are we not right to toss this man out right now for what he's done? No, you don't toss him out, man. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Get him out of here!
It's still Jay Mills.
Out!
Reed Dawes versus John Don. You toss him out? What he did?
But see, Reed didn't come with that cocky arrogance.
Okay,
he crazy like how Mills did.
That is true too. Okay, great rebuttal. I'll be quiet now.
I finally get a rebuttal?
Yeah, you could.
I'm
giving you that. I'm giving you that.
I'm not gonna get crazy. I'm not gonna be extra.
I'm giving you that.
I'll just let me.
You might be right because Reed ain't.
I'm gonna bask in my glory, Jay Black.
I remember Reed saying nothing, but Mills now.
Oh, he was selling that fight.
Oh boy.
He was selling that fight like we about to see the greatest thing known to man. Oh boy. What Mook did, I'm gonna do that times 2.
Oh boy. But for me, I wouldn't toss him out. You know what I mean? Like we knew, we predict this and we said it. Like you need a tune-up. You need something. You don't just.
Should have took a fight. Should have took a fight.
Listen, not to say I'm not a battle rapper. I respect what they do. They're on a way different level than me.
Facts.
But I feel like the same kicks.
Because you got how many views you got when you versus Clean Flip?
Listen, I don't want to
close to 400K. Come on, man. I watched that yesterday, man. You do your thing, Jay Black. Come on.
But a lot of the situations that I faced on that stage, he ran into the same stuff. His first crowd reaction, he's like, "Hold on."
It's an adrenaline rush, huh?
It's an adrenaline rush. You don't know how to take it. The same mistakes that I was making, he was making.
Right.
So I feel like everybody needs a tune-up. And that was it.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, we never seen the Jay Mills on a stage before.
Yeah.
We seen him in the street.
Same way Reed jammed up. I'm not even saying Trump. I'm just saying like, oh, this crowd reacted. I don't know what to do with it. The same way Lux jammed up. Oh, booming. I used to gotta get the feel.
But explain to him, because you had that experience. People right now are saying, well, what's the difference? A crowd is a crowd. Like if you battle in front of people, it shouldn't be a difference. There's a difference being on that stage.
It's a rush going through, like in top of like if it's over 100 people, it's a rush.